As soon as the race started, both cars shot off the line like rockets. Sean, full of confidence but new to drifting tracks, slammed into a pillar on the very first corner. DK didn't miss a beat. He nailed a perfect drift right there. Unwilling to admit defeat, Sean floored the gas and gave chase, but DK skillfully blocked him with a string of smooth drifts, leaving Sean with no opening to pass. Through the next turns, Sean kept crashing into the barriers every time. Sparks flew as Han's car scraped the walls. Sean was all throttle no control, totally ignoring technique. In contrast, DK drifted clean through one corner after another, his moves sharp and precise. Once he'd shown off enough, DK spun around, waited for Sean, and when he saw how banged up Sean looked, threw him a mocking gesture. Before speeding off in his heavily modified 350Z, he tore through a bunch of hairpin turns, putting on a show, and glided through an extreme corner with ease, earning loud cheers from the crowd. By the time Sean stumbled across the finish line, Han's S15 was a total wreck. The next day after school, Sean saw Han waiting for him, leaning against his custom Mazda RX-7. It was obvious this was about last night's race. Han took Sean to a bathhouse to collect money from a tattooed thug. Han got thrown across the room twice, but kept coming back in the end. The guy gave up and handed over the cash. Impressed by Sean's refusal to quit, Han decided to take him under his wing. He put Sean to work doing errands, taught him how to drive fast, and made him pay for the car damage. The following night, Han brought Sean to a business meetup. One of DK's guys ran his mouth, and Sean fired back with a race challenge. Han set the terms right away, his Corolla against DK's Skyline. Later, Han took Sean back to his garage, walls lined with awesome custom cars, each one like a work of art. Then, as if that wasn't enough, Han handed Sean the keys to a red F08. Sean was stunned, totally blown away. From then on, Sean threw himself into drift training. Han even gave him a dedicated spot to practice, but Sean just kept crashing. Finally, Han showed him what real drifting looked like, doing tight circles around a group of girls in his RX-7, smooth as silk. Sean begged him for one-on-one coaching. Under Han's guidance, Sean got better steadily. He started handling the car with finesse, learned to control his drifts, and eventually could even take corners right alongside Han in perfect sync. He'd finally mastered drifting. Race day, Sean put all of Han's lessons to use, pulling off flawless drifts on every corner, leaving his opponent in the dust. He redeemed himself, frustrated the competition, and helped Han walk away with DK's prize Skyline.